Good morning. This is very nearly a half a cup of Blackbeard's Delight and a half a cup of Ubora Rwanda. Now, it's not exactly half a cups. The grounds are in the coffee maker. Basically, half the grounds were Blackbeard's Delight and the other half were Ubora Rwanda. And when you mix grounds like that, it's oftentimes hit and miss. But the last time I did this, it was delicious. And this time, it is just as delicious. Outstanding. Anyway, my hopper is full of Ubora Rwanda, and tomorrow morning the wife has told me she will have a bit of coffee with me. She doesn't drink a lot of coffee right now. She'll get back to it eventually. She got some things going on, and that'll switch up for us. She also got us some Sumatra. Looking forward to trying that again. I've been told that I've had it before and I liked it. So we will see. Yesterday was a goof off day. Well, not exactly a goof off day. We ended up with a new HVAC system for the upstairs, and the old Nest thermostats, they don't work with the new system. It's a 2-stage heating and cooling heat pump. And for us to use it with a smart thermostat, we had to upgrade the thermostat. Well, my house is mostly designed around the Apple ecosystem. So I really wanted to get a Apple compatible, goes to the ecosystem is technically called HomeKit. And I was really loathing buying a thermostat because the smart thermostats are very expensive. Now, the installer of the heat pump threw in a standard digital thermostat, not a smart thermostat. Nothing wrong with it. It would work. But we need to have a smart thermostat so that, well, like everybody else, we can save money. That's the whole point. So, went to the Apple store on my phone, and to replace one thermostat was going to cost $250. We have 2 thermostats, 2 Nests. Eventually this other HVAC system is going to go out, and I wanted to replace them both. So that would cost $500. Well, it occurred to me that I bought my last Nest from Georgia Power. So I said, well, let me see what they got at Georgia Power. Same thermostat, works with the same ecosystem, everything was identical. $65 plus tax. So yesterday I installed 2 thermostats, and they're working great. They work seamlessly with HomeKit. So we can tell SIRI to adjust the temperature how we want it, and it will do it. I spell that out, as you all know, because if I say it, it activates some phones, and I don't want to upset people. So, very, very happy that the thermostats worked out the way they did. Things are kind of tight recently, because of the hurricane, we've gotten a new roof that we had to pay out of pocket. Thank you, Allstate. And we got a new HVAC. So the thermostats were going to be an added expense that I didn't foresee. But a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. And that's nice. Had a great weekend. Spent it with people I love. Realize there's some people that I love that I haven't got to see in a while. Hopefully I'll get to see them next weekend. Some people came by and bought us a plant. Steve and Kim. That was a very nice surprise. Our house is a mess. We were just kind of vegging. As a matter of fact, I was nearly asleep on the couch when they knocked on the door. And of course, Steve, he has a knock. So he knocked, and it's the police knock. So I jumped up off the couch and let them in, and a little embarrassed by the shape of the house, but sometimes you let things go a little too far and you get a gentle reminder. It was good to see Steve and Kim. It's Monday. I got texted on Sunday and asked if I'd go into work early. I've had jobs in the past where if I got that message or they called me, it would be a burden. It would be bothersome. It would be something I would loathe to do. I've had jobs in the past where if I got that call, I would be kind of like, meh. I got that call yesterday, got that text message, and it occurred to me, because I responded immediately that I would be there. And it occurred to me, instantly, without any thought, I'm going to work tomorrow early, and it didn't bother me. It didn't upset me. It didn't make me feel bad. It didn't give me that feeling of foreboding that you get when you're having to do something you don't want to do. I said, oh, there's a job needs doing. I'm going to go do it. And it brought home to me, I like my job. I like seeing my regulars. I like seeing new customers. I like going to places that I haven't been. I like coffee. That is good coffee. And after I sent the message and I thought about all that stuff, it occurred to me, life's pretty good. I know the country is in political upheaval. We're all eating. Most of us have a place to stay at night. Most of us have people that we love. Are there things that we have problems with? Absolutely. Are there things we disagree about? 100%. I personally have a good job. I'm not rich. Hell, I don't even think at this point you could call me well-to-do. Not by the American standard. But what you can say is, by the world standard, man, I got nothing to complain about. I'm okay. And I think as a country, mostly, we're okay as a country. Yeah, we have some infighting. That's how politics works. That's how the sausage is made, as they say. So it is a good time to be alive overall. It is, when I wake up in the morning, I'm not worried that there's a group of people out to get me because of my political views. I'm not worried that my house is going to be broke into and people are going to do bad things. For the most part, I just worry about the mundane things of life that we all worry about. You know, do I have enough money to get things done I want to get done? Do I have enough energy? But I'm not having to hunt for my food. I have done that. I'm not so poor that I'm wondering where my next meal is coming from. My pantry's full. I have a new HVAC. I have a new roof. I have friends and family that I care about a lot. We have pretty good lives here in America. And I think that occasionally we have to remind each other of that. I think occasionally we have to point out, hey, I disagree with you, but I love you. And this is a pretty freaking incredible time in history. We're not all scrapping for coal to heat our house. We're not all out begging for whatever scraps of food we can get from the well-to-do. The poor of this country are fat. Me too. And I'm not poor. By world standards, poor Americans are rich. By world standards. First world problems. That meme, it tells us a lot about where we are in history and what we are doing as a country. Yeah, we got problems. Yeah, we all disagree politically. Hell, I don't agree politically with the people I love and I'm closest with in my life. But I love them. And we live in a country where we're allowed to disagree. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Well, I think I've rambled enough for one day. Got my coffee. Gonna have another half a cup. Here about a half hour from now, I'm gonna put on my work shoes and head off to work. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and put on a work shirt too. Oh, my wife trimmed up my beard last night. It gotten a little loose, had a mind of its own, gotten a little bit puffed out. That was kind of the catalyst for this topic today. Because as we stood in the bathroom and she trimmed up my beard for me, something I'd been wanting to do for a minute, it occurred to me while she did that. And the battery on the clippers died. It occurred to me. Batteries on the clippers died. This is very fresh. That's not frustrating. We had to get out the wife and I call it a wall wart. It's an adapter, and we've had to plug it in to charge it. That's not frustrating. That's convenience. That's an immediate solve for a problem. That's ease. There's nothing to this. We have pets. We feed our pets very expensive food because this little guy right here who's messing with the mail. Oh, baggy. We have good lives, people. No matter your political view, no matter your job, no matter your professional level, no matter your financial level, we have pretty good lives. There are people in this world who are starving to death, who are worried that someone's about to break into their house and kill them. We have pretty good lives. Life's not fair. Never said it was. But on a fairness comparison level, man, we're doing great. We're not fighting the plague or typhoid, dysentery. This is not a bad time in history. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to have a good day. I hope we all have a fantastic week. I hope you all find peace, love, and dreams. Until next time, see ya.